This is Green Monday, and I would like to welcome you to this Green Monday presentation. I don't know what your dream is tonight. I don't know what your goals are, but if your goal is to achieve financial freedom, to see the world and enjoy a beautiful lifestyle, to be in Dubai this year, to be in America next year, to be in Paris next month, to be in Egypt the other month, to be in Israel when you have to be, to travel around the world and have fun with beautiful people and amazing people, this is something you can do. You want to spend time with your loved ones, this is a vehicle. You want to just be happy, don't worry. This is the platform. You want to impact lives, leave a legacy, make a difference, spread health and healing with us. Let's make the world a better place. People drink Rita and they share amazing testimonies. Every time I read testimonies, my heart just, wells in gladness. Somebody says, I've been barren for 6 years and Rita has done it. I've been barren for 10 years, Rita has done it. Another person says it's been 9 years and Rita has done it. We're having testimonies that are amazing. Somebody says, I've been out of action in the bedroom for years and now I'm back in action as a man. The lady says, now I feel like being involved with Oga as well. Somebody says this back pain has been debilitating. High blood pressure has never crashed to 120/80 in the last 19 years. I want to be a part of something beautiful that makes people, like people's lives better. I want to retire healthy and full of life. I want to make new friends. I want to connect with other people. I want to be inspired. I want to be empowered to achieve my dreams and empower others. This is the platform. And it's all about leverage. It's all about doing it together. And this is the company. The company is Green Monday. It's an affiliate of A2W Limited. A2W has been on for 11 years. The reason why we had to, A2W had to take the back seat and become a support structure for this is because of the ugly incidents we've had in times past with different suppliers and different things. But we're not, we're rising strong from everything and even doing better. So we're managing to enjoy the 11 years of history on the back of A2W. And then that experience, we have technology experience as well. And we're partnering with an exclusive partner, Marvel Natural Products, that manufactures the Reader Habitus brand for Green Monday. And the reason why these entities are separate is so that all of them can stand on their own and create wealth for people on their own. So if you're listening to me tonight, an opportunity will exist for the top level distributors to also be stakeholders in Marvel Natural Products, because it's a company that is a PLC and it will get on the stock market and it can create wealth, real wealth for those who become leaders in this business. So we have Vent to Earn as well. We have a number of other partnerships to make this beautiful and amazing. And of course, we're playing in the natural products environment. This is the first indigenous African network marketing company with international partnerships driving products made in Africa. This is our own. This is from our soil. Africa provides you with fauna and flora that haven't changed because our rainforests are still intact. The West is developed. Buildings are everywhere. We still have something beautiful that we call weeds, but has so strong nutritional value that we can make available to the world. The size of this industry is about 140 billion US dollars. That's what the size is projected to be by the year 2023. So there's money available in healthcare, in natural products. That money will be made, and you, by plugging into the opportunity, you can be a partaker of these amazing riches. There are people who are listening to me tonight who will be on their way to earning hundreds of millions of naira. People in the me tonight who will go on their way to earning millions of dollars, and people who will clock billions. Ladies and gentlemen, we may not all get to the zenith of the mountain, but we'll climb and get to beautiful heights that we never would have been if not for this. And guess what? While we're there making the money and doing all the opportunities, we're meeting people, making new friends, impacting lives, living happy, making a difference, learning the skills for business, and it can take us to different destinations. Some people will take this and rise to their highest. Some people will take the skills that they've learned and they move into other things. Some people will build relationship from here, and that relationship will create other possibilities. If I share with you my testimonies on network marketing, it is jaw-dropping and awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the company. In a few minutes, that's what the company is about. And that's how you share the company. You share the company the way you know the company, in the good light you know the management, you know the people that are behind it. There are people that are, they're level-headed, they're excited about this opportunity, they want to drive, they want to make amazing things happen, they're very considerate, they listen. The company has 11 years of history. We've had, that company was sustained by creativity, by tenacity, people who don't jump ship and just go off things in the middle of a game. And these are the people that surround the business. But from a technology point of view, from a network marketing industry point of view, this compensation plan is amazing. And let me tell you about the product. So what exactly is the product and what is the product doing? I have used this product. As I'm saying here and I'm sharing this with you, I have 2 bottles of Reader in front of me. Okay, and these products are amazing. It's unbelievable. So the product works for many reasons. The nutrients, we all know that the herbal pharmaceuticals started from herbs. Apothecaries of those days, they all started from herbs. And what they did was they found out that one herb had about 50 phytochemicals. And what science has done is science has said, you know what, let's track these 50 chemicals and let's extract the one that is responsible for, taking care of the things that we want to take care of. So they've extracted the particular phytochemicals, and then they've gone to the laboratory to mass produce it. Herbs in their normal, normal formations have over 50 different things that they contain and over 50 different elements that they can take care of. Now we have inside Reader Herbal Bitters, we have about five, ingredients. We have Colocytis citrulus, we have Cogulico pilosa, Uveria chamae, Senna alata, Ontaria umbellata, and these are things that have been researched over the years to solve a variety of issues. Now, I've done tests with this. We have a partnership currently with the university, and they're doing tests, they're running scans, they're checking out a variety of things to confirm the antioxidant effects, to consider the antibacterial effects, to consider all the beautiful effects that this has. And by virtue of this effects, one of the strong effects it has is the antioxidant effect. And what antioxidants simply do is they mop up free radicals and they mop up the issue created by oxidative stress. And if I can just be a bit, scientific, just for the perspective of people who want to understand, or let me try and be a bit layman. I tell people, when you eat food, your food is broken down by your stomach. You have the esophagus, you have peristalsis movement in the stomach, you have different juices, gastric juices, making their way to the food. You have the food being churned and turned around and broken down into minute particles. Before it's absorbed into the body, it needs to get into glucose form. For example, as for starch or carbohydrates, they break into glucose, and that glucose is carried by a transport system around the body to where the food is really needed in the cells. In order to carry the food around the body, you need blood. Blood is the transport vehicle of the body, is the NWRT, if you permit me, that carries the food around the body. And this blood also needs fuel. And the fuel that carries the blood around the body is called oxygen. So when you breathe in and you breathe out, oxygenating your blood and deoxygenating it. And when you have oxygenated blood, that's the fuel the blood needs to move the food around the body and to deliver it to each of the cells. The cells also have a communication system internally wired where each cell makes demand and says, I want glucose, I want glucose. And then the blood supplies everybody for what they need so that they can, with the energy they require, multiply, grow, be strengthened, and etc. to ensure that the body can function. The blood moves around the body as many times as it takes to cover the distance around the world, about 3 to 5 times per day. Okay, the miracle that God has done in the human body is phenomenal. And while all this oxygen is going and this fuel is with it, it's just the same way fuel leaks in society. This oxygen drops somewhere along the way, forming what they call reactive oxygen species that begin to damage cells and begin to cause some level of stress. If you ask yourself what causes this oxygen to come out of equation, there are a number of things that causes this oxidative stress, and they are your diet, there are alcohol, pesticides, exposure to toxins, air and water pollutants, too much exercise, fast foods, not enough exercise, stress, excessive exercise, quality of oxygen breathing, which has already been said, around the world is really poor. So all of these things, living life normally, drinking soft drinks, creates this challenge. And you need something like an antioxidant that can mop up these radicals. The body has its own mechanisms for mopping them up, but sometimes the body is so overwhelmed that the stress levels are high and it begins to affect different cells. And when cells form together, they have tissues. When tissues bond together, they are organs. When organs bond together, they are the systems. And that's how the human body is made. Antioxidants, so if you have it packed together and you have multi-organ, you have what you call diabetes, because the blood is carrying the sugar. The cells are not asking for it anymore because they're damaged. So you have what you call high blood sugar. It makes wounds difficult to heal. It makes many other challenges happen. And then the body breaks down. And people have different things. If it's around the eyes, you have eye challenges. If you're around the skin, you have skin challenges. If you have around joints, you have arthritis, you have all those kind of things. So when something is an antioxidant, it works at cellular level, it's able to begin to donate oxygen ions that make the cells come back to balance. And then if the cells are accumulated around a particular tissue and an organ, different people will share different testimonies based on how the product has done them. Now, we have testimonies and we have proof to show, both scientific and people who have used it, to show that the reader, is a bitter that you can trust. We have the capsules, we have the liquid, we have a myriad of testimonies, high blood pressure intoxication. I can share with you my own personal experiences for pain, for bowel movements, yes, for sore throats, yes, for anti-malaria, yes, for my children's menstrual pain, my child's menstrual pain, yes, for weight loss, yes, even for a variety of things. So for sexual performance, yes, I have a baby, after many years of waiting. Now, I don't know what that means, but the product works and it's amazing. So that's a bit about the product. And this product is moving around the world. Everybody needs to use this product, not only sick people, everybody who wants to stay healthy. People are having cancer, people are having different diseases today that we never had before. It's because of our lifestyle, because of our diet, and if you're doing things to destroy your body, consciously or unconsciously, you need to do something regularly to ensure that you're back to space as well. You can drink this every day, 1 cup, 2 cups in the morning, and 2 cups at night. You can use 1 tablet in the morning and 1 tablet at night, or two, depending on your body weight. This is beautiful. And this is to prevent challenges that you don't have today that you can have tomorrow. So the product works, and as the product is moving around the market by people who are coming to become aware, that will share with our word of mouth, we can earn a fortune by plugging in into the system. So that's the product. So the compensation plan. Now, and this is where people lie. So this is where the truth is very important. The compensation plan, we have 2 aspects of the compensation plan. Okay, and I usually tell people when I want to present, I say it's important that we look at this, and I learned this because I realized some people share with their friends that this opportunity that you can earn from doing nothing. And the reality is, you can earn from doing nothing. You can be that lucky. But I'll say you can be that lucky. I'll explain how it works and the terms around that. So I ask people, which will you prefer? Okay, you want to take position via an investment or team bonus, and you can earn millions doing nothing, or you want to be involved in networking and earn a lot more, multiples, by actively networking. Which one will you want? Which one will you prefer? Some people say they want to do nothing and earn. Some people say they want to do something and earn. And I tell people, if you want to do nothing and earn, it is possible, but you need to let the person who invited you know that this is the option you are taking, so that they can decide if they want you on their team or not. And if you say, I want to do something and earn leverage income, then this is possible for you, and I will show you how it works. Now, there's something remarkably beautiful about Green Monday, and it's something you will find nowhere else today, except they will copy us tomorrow. But this is beautiful, and I want you to understand this. So here in this business, there's a side where you invest and you network. You can earn active income, and you can earn leverage passive income, instant reward, personal bonus, GMX reward, personal bonus, matching bonus, GMX reward, rank gifts, promo gifts. These are things you can earn, and the potentials of your income is in billions. And you heard me right. I'm going to show you the projections, but it's in billions. And then you have the do nothing plan. In the do nothing plan, you need favor. Okay, because the do nothing plan can work because these incomes are passive incomes, but you will need to be lucky enough to have things spilling over in your team. When they spill over in your team, the potentials of what you can earn is enormous as well. And this is I'll show you how this works and what the potentials are of doing nothing. Now, let me share with you. Now, Green Monday is one business opportunity where when you sign up once, the company places you in 3 different plans. When you sign up once, the company places you in 3 different plans. I've been in networking for the last 18 years. I have seen different plans. I have not seen one company that places you in 3 different plans. This is a classical Green Monday step, and it is beautiful. And I'll explain how that works. The company says for the purchase and the pack that you do that gets you on board, you are put into a unilevel plan, you are put into a binary plan, and you are put into a matrix plan. For those who think in boards, there's a board that is unilevel, there's a board that is binary, and there's a board that is matrix. And one single purchase of a bronze pack, silver pack, gold pack, or whatever pack gives you access to all 3. Now, this one that is unilevel plan is an active income plan. It means you have no limit to width. You can bring 50 downlines. You will earn on every one of them for 12 levels deep. You can bring 10, you can bring 4, you can bring 16, you can bring 100. Over your lifetime, you can bring 1,000. The company will pay you an instant reward for everybody you directly bring, and you'll pay you personal bonus for everybody in your team for up to 12 levels deep, depending on how high in the hierarchy you are. As you are placed, so let's imagine Mr. A. Mr. A is placed under you, and Mr. A is in level 1 on this unilevel plan. So he gets a spot on the unilevel plan. This Mr. A also gets a spot on your left in the binary plan. Now, the unilevel plan has no limit in width, as you can see. No limit in width for the unilevel plan. No limit in width. The binary plan, you can only have 1 left, 1 right. 1 left, 1 right. So if Mr. A, or if you already came with 10 downlines, for example, In the binary plan, your 10 downlines will be arranged under your previous downlines. So you have your A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, who are still yours, will find themselves folding up into the team of your upline. The same entry that qualifies you to enter into the unilevel qualifies you into the binary and qualifies you into the matrix. And let me share with you that again. So on the unilevel, the potentials of what you can earn from building your team actively and with leverage, those are your direct downlines, your downlines to third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, all the way to 12 generations. The potential of what you can earn here is in billions. This is active plus leveraged income. Here in the binary, the same position as giving you a position in your level, same package that gives you a position in your level, gives you access to this binary. And guess what? Everything that your upline does, like your upline does, and your team members do, folds around the team. And the potentials here is in hundreds of millions. You can earn significant value from here, really doing nothing just because you have been placed inside this binary plan as well. And also, you have the matrix plan. This one also doesn't require you bringing anybody directly. Whatever you have done that has brought you into the level plan brings you to the binary and brings you to this matrix, and you earn as you move from different levels of the matrix to the other. And here you can earn in tens of millions. Now, this is what the compensation plan looks like, and Grey Monday is amazing for doing this. So, of course, on the level plan, you earn personal rewards, you earn instant rewards. On the binary, you earn cycle payments, and on this matrix, you earn stage exit payments. So, once you break out of a stage, you earn the income for it as a stage, and you can earn that over and over again. Now, what does this look like as projections? So I've shared the compensation plan. I will now go to the projection plan. Now, even though there's no limit to how many people you can bring into your team, we have what we call the power of 4. So our projections are based on the power of 4, and this is assuming that everybody does 4. And I usually tell people, how long should it take you if you're presenting to 15 people per month to get 4 people in your team? If you're presenting to 15 people per month, it should take you within 1 month you get 4 people to your team, because you're going to start from your hot cycle, and then you move to your warm cycle, and then you move to your cold cycle. Remember that list of 150 people that you want to write? You're going to write hot people that you have there. Everybody will have somewhere between 3 to 20 people in their hot cycle. Family, friend, classmates I grew up with, people that know me well, people I know well. You have your hot cycle. Your hot cycle doesn't need a presentation. They need to let you know, look, I'm doing something, I'd like to support me. This product is changing lives, making a difference in the world. 40K will make a difference in your life. I need to be able to showcase that I'm doing this business already. I want you to buy from me. So your hot list doesn't need any stress. Look, I've seen an opportunity that can help me make a few millions in a few years. I won't want to leave you out. I know you're not like me, but I will work with you and I'll support you. Let's do this together. It's going to cost you 40,000 naira. You're not going to lose anything. It's going to cost you 140. You won't lose anything. You get products immediately, but we can drive this together. You have my support, and my upline wants to support us as well. It's basic. So you're hot. And then you have your warm list. Your warm list are colleagues at work. If you're working together for 2 years, colleagues somewhere, people you're attending conference with, you belong to an association with, your warm list. They may need somebody else to join you in presenting to them to make the opportunity clear to them. And then you have your cold list. Your cold list are people you don't really know very well. You have met a few times. You're meeting them these days. You're updating your profile with them. You have 150 people. If you drive this well, power of 4 should not be difficult. This is what the projection looks like. So the company says, if we project, what does this look like? How will this look like? It's very simple. It says, guess what? Imagine that I'm doing bronze packs. Now, this bronze pack is a joke because everybody will end up doing a VIP pack. Everybody will keep on upgrading until they get to VIP. But let's say, for example, we decide to do an analysis with this bronze pack. And in this bronze pack, everybody works with 4 people. So let's say it takes me 1 month to get 4 people sponsored. And it takes me 1 month to support my people to get their 4 people sponsored. And then it takes me 1 month to support them, to support their people, to train their people to do their 4 months. And I keep on building that way. Now, Fila says, I want to really just be able to build to level 5 because then I will have hit bedrock. And if I can build well to level 5, my level 2 will build to level 5. If my level 2 can build to their own level 5, my level 3 will build to level 5. And everybody continues in their stride like that, then over the space of 12 months, I can make 3.3 billion. Now, don't be scared by these numbers. It's called leverage. So it's like saying to you that if I shout loud from Ikeja, they will not hear me under bridge, but that there's a shout I want to shout now, and they will hear me in Port Harcourt. They're going to look at me and say, how can you shout in Ikeja? And they will hear you in Port Harcourt. And I'll say, well, because I'm going to shout over a phone. I'm going to shout on the phone. Someone's going to be at the other end of the phone. And when I shout on my phone, I'll put the other phone on speaker. I'll put a magnifying, microphone there as well. And then my shout in Lagos will get to Port Harcourt. What makes my shout in Lagos get to Port Harcourt is called leverage. So these numbers you're seeing here are beautiful and big numbers. They are not things you're going to achieve yourself by saying, let me drive it myself. It's going to be the power of leverage. And that power of leverage involves training, it involves educating, it involves supporting, working together with team members to make things happen. And if you can see this table, you can see active income, you can see leverage income, you can see passive income. And if I want to break it down for you again as well, where you have personal bonus is the unilevel. Where you have team bonus is the binary. Where you have matrix is the matrix. That's all. So you can see them side by side. Also in the active, leverage, and passive income. And guess what? In the personal bonus alone, the potential is there about 3.3 billion. In the potential matching, the potential is there at 300 million. In the team bonus, the potential is there at 209 million. And in the team matching, there's 20 million. In the matrix, there's about 30 million that is possible from you earning over and over and over again over time. But guess what? These are the potentials in this business. If all your team members do the lowest level and they just work with the power of 4. Now, it's not even many months already. Some people already have more than 20 personals. Okay, because people can do as much as they can. It's a beautiful product. It's an amazing opportunity we're trying to push. And this is what is possible. Now, as you are building this, you are building your PVs, you're building your points, you're building your income. If you look at the points in yellow, it shows you what you can be earning on a monthly basis for starters. So month 1, you have like 25,000 naira. Month 2, you move to 30. Month 3, you move to 95. Month 4, you move to 335. By month 5, you're entering into 1.3 million. By month 6, you're entering into 3 million. By month 7, you're entering into 11 million. So it begins to make sense, and it grows and it grows and it grows. And I tell you, even if you achieve 10% of this and you build to achieve 10% of this, it's not bad. And while you're out doing all of this, you know what is happening as well. If you want to have an idea of what it looks like, for example, on the gold level, so the gold pack, this is what you have. The gold pack looks more interesting, looks more exciting, looks more like, wow, this is looking like 13 billion. Okay, all of that is possible and all that works as well. Same team. And this is give you an idea of what happens when your team members buy their GMX. What happens when your team members are buying something on a monthly basis to keep things going. Okay, it becomes exciting, it becomes amazing. This is what is possible. Okay, so this is what this looks like. You can earn active, earn leverage, and earn passive income. The potentials are huge, and this is something that is possible for you to do as well. Now, while all this is happening, every bronze pack has a PV measurement. Every silver has a PV. Every product has PV values. And as you're building your teams, your PV ranks are growing. So somewhere from around your 3rd month, you begin to clock star 1 manager. By 4th month, you're clocked 2-star. By your 5th month, building by power of 4, you're already on 3-star. By your 6th month, 7th month, you're already on 4-star, and it grows. And every one of these stars have these gifts, these recognition gifts that you can earn. And guess what? While they are happening, we're going to be doing promotions in between that qualify you for travels, qualify you for cars, qualify you for amazing things, and all within the projections of basically driving your teams. So these are the projections. And in case you're wondering, so how do I get on board this and what is possible? I'd like to show people there are registration options. So registration options, I've shared with you about the company, I've shared with you about the product, I've shared the conversion plan, I've shared the projections. So basically now I just want to tell you how to come on board. So you come on board by registering with the packs. There's silver, there's gold, there's bronze. The beauty of this packs is if you're on the bronze pack, you can earn for about 7 levels deep. Silver, I think about 8 levels deep. Gold, about 10 levels deep. Platinum and VIP allow you to enter 12 levels. Platinum gives you some extra 1% in global share on a monthly basis. VIP gives you about 2% in global share on a monthly basis. These are small incomes today based on the volume that is being sold, but as the days go by and it becomes exciting, it becomes something that can even be much, much bigger. So, of course, each of the packs shows you the profitability. It shows you the PV available to them. Double this PV is the PV you get personally for signing up with this. So it makes your journey quick in your PV, your PV acquisition. Somebody comes at VIP, for example, immediately starts with 960 PV. If he does one more purchase or he does something within his team, it can already become 1-star already. And then we can begin to build their ranks gradually towards where they want to be. Now, these are products that are amazing and need to go around the world. I tell people, if you're going to do this business well, you need to be 10x big. You need to be bold. You need to be bold. People need help. People need to earn well. People need to grow their income. And usually they need people who are bold enough to tell them, guy, go for this. People need somebody who will push them into the river so that they can swim. So it's about pushing. It's about helping people, cross the river by pushing them. So push, make it happen. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be exciting. You want to make it really, really happen. Okay. So this is how this works.
People they ask me, say, waiting they make me smile. I tell the whole world, say, now you be my life. Oh, people they ask me, say, woo, waiting they make me